Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456 and welcome to episode 9 of Let's Platinum Tales of Symphonia. Alright, so let's keep going from where we were. We basically learnt... what was it? Actually, we didn't even have a look. Let's have a quick look. So we went to the training manual and we learned combos and status effects. So let's quickly read it. Combos. Press X repeatedly to execute the normal attack continuously without any gaps to perform a combo. Through combinations of the thumbstick and X button, it is possible to create many different combos. Special attack combos. Link a special attack from a normal attack, X, to immediately perform a special attack without any gaps. If special attacks are incorporated into combos, damage can be dealt to enemies more effectively. So yeah, we've been doing that the whole time. And status effects. During battle, different status effects can occur as a result of the attacks from the enemy. It is dangerous to fight while influenced by status effects. Different status effects require different items or spells. Pay attention to what each one requires. There are 3 types of status effects: physical ailments, magical ailments, and status boosts. Physical ailments: poison, deadly poison, paralysis, cure, and petrify. Magical ailments: weak, heavy, reduce item effect, reduce attack, reduce defense, reduce accuracy, and status boosts. Certain items, recipes, and spells can yield positive status effects or status boosts to aid the party in battle. Some status effects continue even after battle. By knowing which status effects cause what problems, the party can battle safer and smarter. And curing table. Cured with a panacea bottle, poison, deadly poison, paralysis, curse, and petrify. Cured with a life bottle, KO. Cured with an anti-magic bottle, weak, heavy, reduce item effect, reduce attack, reduce defense, reduce accuracy. Effect descriptions: poison and deadly poison, HP slowly decreases. Well, deadly poison decreases much faster. Stun, character is disoriented and cannot move for a set period. Paralysis, force the character to move and he or she will stagger. Curse, spells and special attacks cannot be used. Petrify, characters turn to stone and cannot move. KO, HP is 0 and the character cannot do anything. Weak, max HP is decreased. Heavy, gravity increases and actions become slower. Reduce item effect, effects of items are halved. Reduced attack goes down. Reduced defense goes down. Reduced accuracy, his hit percentage goes down. So that's everything. Alright, so let's go into Triad. Another thing, I changed the level of the audio. It should sound about the same as the previous episode, but for me, at least it's a little bit less in my ear. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. I'm so beat, I want to rest. Yeah, let's head to the inn and then talk. In other words, these X-spheres are amplifiers that awaken our dormant capabilities. I wonder if I could use one too. That would be difficult. X-spheres are harmful to the body without a key crest, as we've heard time and time again. Can't we make a key crest? As I told you before, a key crest is made by processing inhibitor ore, then engraving it with the crest to control the X-sphere attached to its surface. It is said to be a secret art known only to the dwarves. Yeah, I can engrave that crest, but only my dad can process the ore. Well, is there any inhibitor ore among these materials? Rain, did you bring these from our house? Of course, they're valuable research materials. This is a holy vase from the Balacroft Museum. This is a jeweled sword from the Martel Temple. This is a priest's crown from the Asgard ruins. This is a yellow ore from the Hema mines. What the? It's all junk. What did you just say? Kratos obviously sees something important. This is... I picked that up in front of the human ranch. It was engraved with angelic language, so I took it home. Professor, this is a key crest. The crest is half worn off. It's unusable like this. So many qualifiers. But still. I can fix that. Don't worry, Professor. You'll be able to equip that X-sphere tomorrow. Damn, man, that's very quick. Really? Thank you, Lloyd. I'm sorry to make you go through the trouble, but I appreciate it. Alright, so we have a few things to do here in Triad before we go. Okay, it's done. I'll go give it to the professor. Let's ignore Kratos, because we're going for Cola and Genus in this playthrough. And let's go to... I think this is Genus and Rain's room. Let's try this one here. This is Colette's room. Yeah, let's go in.
Are you asleep?
Lloyd.
Huh?
I can't believe it's
I'm
cutscene.
sorry that Father, Grandmother, and I couldn't prevent your exile.
You dork. It's not your fault, so you don't need to worry about it. And besides, I'm the reason why the village was devastated.
I don't think the word why is needed in there. I'm the reason the village was devastated.
For Marble's sake, and for the sake of the villagers that were killed, I'm going to do my best to regenerate the world.
Yeah. I'm sorry I woke you.
That's kind of creepy. Oh, right. Yeah, I've just realized something about the story. Anyway,
No, it's okay. Good night.
you'll figure it out later.
Thanks.
Oh, we'll find out later.
I'm gonna do my best for you too, Lloyd.
Alright, now let's go into Rain and Genius's room. It's pretty interesting that, you get a cutscene for that.
Professor, you're still awake.
Yes, I've been organizing the data we've collected about monsters. And what are you doing up at this hour?
I was fixing your key crest.
Thank you, but you mustn't overexert yourself. It's going to be a long journey after all. I don't mind if it takes a while to fix.
So, are you saying that it's okay for Genus and me to come along on this journey?
Wasn't that your intent from the beginning? Stop pretending.
Oh yeah, I fixed the key crest, so here, take it.
It's so
You
strange.
fixed it already?
And look, it turned from red to
Thank
blue.
you, Lloyd. So this is an X-sphere.
Ask Genus to show you how to use it.
Okay, now in order to get a little bit more, affection with Genus, click on him here. He's sleeping. That's some impressive snoring. Now, if you pinch his nose, I think he wakes up and gets mad at you, but if you say let's not wake him, he goes, Lloyd. Is he talking in his sleep? Best friends forever. He is really attached to you. So that's good. If you don't want Genus to like you, which it'll be, well, it's not that you don't want him to like you, but if you're going for other people in the playthrough, you can pinch his nose, and we'll probably be doing that on the second playthrough. Alright, let's look to Rain again. Professor, I'm sorry. About what? I dragged Genus into this. Oh, that. Things wound up like this because I tried to save someone from the ranch without thinking things through. Do you regret what you've done? I don't know. I just couldn't ignore someone suffering right before my eyes. What you did was morally correct, but was against the law. You can't change what's already happened, but you can change what's going to happen. Change yourself as well as the world around you. Yeah, I guess you're right. Anything else? Go to bed, Lloyd. Go to bed, Lloyd. Go to bed, Lloyd. Yeah, alright, if we go outside... Oh, well, I'm gonna go now. Good night, Professor. Thank you, Lloyd. Sleep well. Or train. This is funny. Yee! So this is an X-sphere. Marvelous. Oh, she's so crazy. Where's Kratos going? Where's he going at this hour? Okay, if you want Kratos' affection, you've got to follow him. If you don't, we've got to leave him alone. So because in this playthrough we're going for Colette and Genus, as I've said, and another character later on, we're going to leave him alone for the time being. I should get back to my room. It sucks that I have to do that because you guys don't get to see some decent scenes, some extra scenes. But that just gives you more incentive to let's go. I think I'll go to sleep. More incentive to watch the second playthrough because there's a few cutscenes with Kratos that we won't get this time around, but we will next time. Okay, so now that we've done that, we've all healed and rested up. Ooh, we're about to learn Tiger Blade, which is really good. Just trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. So we've got this. Oh yeah, if I didn't go through it, Strong and Tough and Strong and Taunt are the only two compound X skills that we can get. I never went through synopsis, so it just tells you the story. So for example, Light of the Oracle is Salia, the village of oracles and home to the Marna clan. On the morning of the day of the prophecy, Lloyd and his childhood friends, Colette and Genus, were in class with Rain, their teacher. Suddenly the class was interrupted by a blinding flash from the Martel temple to the northwest of the village. This was a sign that the prophecy would soon be given. Rain ordered her students to remain inside and left the classroom to investigate. As they were waiting for Rain's return, an injured priest staggered into the room and said that the sacred ground had been attacked by giants before breathing his last. See, this is interesting, before it had Y when it didn't need it, and here I think it should say breathing his last breath. I don't know, it's weird. Lloyd decided to take Genus and Colette to the Martel temple and see what was going on, and then, just the rest has sort of a good, nice summary of everything. Alright, so let's go out. I like how the game records the date. September 14th, 2016. That's exactly today's date. Let's see. Okay, so let's save. Should I save? Yeah, let's save. Why not? Alright, so let's save. And we've got 2 things to do before we go to the next area. But I think we've got a cutscene outside. Actually, we might have a few more than 2 things to do. Let's find out. We can finally head out to release the seal. Yes, I'll do my best. The seal Remiel spoke of is in the tree at Ruin, southwest of here. Cool, let's check out that seal. Let's go check out that seal. We'll see if that enthusiasm lasts. I'll be fine, just you watch. Oh, I just remembered, let me give you this. Alright, so this is interesting here. Monster list. That's what Rain said she was working on at night just before. Gathering data on your enemies is useful for protecting the Chosen. I'm gonna do it? I'll help too. Just think of it as homework. You. We should get going. And Rain joined the party. So Rain like officially joins the party now. She didn't before because she didn't have an X-Sphere. Any skits in this area? No. Okay, doesn't look like it. Well, at least not yet. Alright, so let's have a look at that monster list. Let's see if I've got everything. So, you'll notice that when you get a monster in the monster list, it'll show you what items it drops if it has dropped those items before. You can also steal items. Colette is actually the one that can steal. Let's see if she has an ability yet. Alright, Colette doesn't have many abilities yet. She's a bit too underleveled. Yeah, she's the lowest at the moment, 7. Oh, and she's got quite a bit to go. But it's okay, we'll get levels very soon. Lloyd is at a pretty good level. Hang on a sec, let's go back to the monster list. So, when Colette is able to steal an item, and successfully steal an item, I should say, the items to steal will appear. I think some enemies have more than 1 item to steal, but yeah, that's what will happen. The location will only appear, I believe, once you've found every single location that you can actually find a particular enemy in. I'm actually not sure what AA is. If I see it on an enemy, I'll be able to work it out probably. And here we can actually tell what it's weak to and what it's strong against. So I think it's weak to ice, but not weak against or strong against water and ground. So that's what that happens. If you don't use a magic lens, you won't be able to see how much HP it has, how much TP it has, how much attack, how much experience, how much guard, and how much defense. You won't be able to see all that. So let's see if I've done everything. So the wolf, I just haven't got him to drop the item yet. Rabbit, good. Sidewinder, good. Okay, AA appeared. What is AA? It's the same as what he's strong to. Maybe he's like immune to it or something, but I don't know what AA would stand for. I think I need to see it more. If I don't figure it out this time, then I'll probably just look it up for next time. I'm so lucky that I got that white silver from this Ray bit. Even though this is a few episodes later, I'd say I recommend fighting these guys until you get a white silver. Basically, if you did get a white silver, you're going to be pretty lucky for coming up in the next section. It's still a while until we get there, but it'll be good. Okay, it looks like so far I have at least magic lensed every single enemy. Okay, so here's a boss, right? Expula. This is pretty much where the bosses start, and they go all the way from 179 to 257. So there are almost 100 bosses in this game, which is amazing. Because you can only fight Expula, I don't know how you pronounce that, Expula, yeah, let's go Expula. Because you can only fight Expula, or Marble in this case, at Isalia, the location says near Isalia. Vidar I also got near Isalia. If you don't magic lens Vidar, you won't be able to see his HP, TP, attack, defense, experience, guild, all that stuff. I believe it's not super important to magic lens them at this point, but because you can take the monster list with you on New Game Plus if you do something, so you'll be able to have a second chance. But if you didn't do the first time, you won't see this. Also, bosses always drop their items, and I don't think they have anything. Oh, okay, sometimes they do have stuff to steal, like Balder here. He has an item to steal, but Colette didn't have item thief, so we'll have to take care of that in the New Game Plus. Okay, cool. So I did magic lens everything. Did I equip the poison charm on someone? I I think I forgot to equip something last time. Let me double check. Alright, so let's put the poison charm on Lloyd. Just gotta make sure that everyone's equipped appropriately. That's what it was, yeah. I forgot to put the flying disc on Colette. So let's do that. Now, because we've put the flying disc on Colette, we can actually go customize some stuff. So we could customize a flying disc, but there's no point because we just bought one. But what we do need is a jewel ring, and luckily we got a beast fang from, I think it was a treasure chest in Silverant Base. I've already forgotten. Yeah, I think it was because we also got a magical cloth from in there. So let's sacrifice her Chakram and beast fang to create a jewel ring, and then let's equip her with the jewel ring. So that's all the customizing done. You kind of want to make sure that you do all the customizing every time you get to a customizing store. Just gonna have a quick look here, see if there's anything. Okay, we could get 2 ribbons. I guess we will. Let's get a beret for thing. I didn't actually buy this before, but okay, we're gonna buy that. So we're gonna buy 2 ribbons, one for Rain, one for Colette, a beret for Lloyd, 2 pairs of gloves, one for Colette and Rain, and 1 cape. The cape it actually like gives stuff to people, but it's not like it gives bonuses. What does it do? Okay, so it just gives the tiniest little defense and evasion bonus, but the reason I want to buy it is because it's another item. And I think I may have forgot to buy something from the what was it? Boots. Yeah, I think I may have forgot to buy boots. I chose not to buy it the first time when I was in Isalia, so I kind of forgot about that. But it's okay, we can just get boots the second time. Or we'll be able to eventually go back to Isalia and I'll just buy boots. I hope I remember. So yeah, that's one mistake I made. I should have bought boots. Traveler's Mate. Let's buy 1 holy bottle just so that we have it in our collector's book. Remember, we need to do the collector's book as well. So we've got, what did I just buy? Holy bottle, yeah. So now we have 19%, 6, 9, 8, 8, 2, 22, 8. So making slow progress on that one. Oh, here we go. Got a skip. Journey to save the world. Other than the Chosen, our group doesn't look like one. I didn't read that in time. You still don't trust Lloyd and Genus? They are much too young to bear the fate of the world. I'm concerned that they will not be able to handle this journey. So he was basically saying, like, we don't look like a group. While I may be an elf, I'm still just a school teacher from a small village, and you're a mercenary who fights for money. I don't think we're fit to handle the task of saving the world either, wouldn't you agree? Wow. Indeed. Shut down. Oh, let me check my grade. Did I get any more? 54. Nice, doing alright on grade. Okay, so before we leave, we're gonna go up here, turn into Colette, and name this dog. Wine. What are you, Noish? Cammy. Okay, so let's become Lloyd again. And let's buy 1 onion, 1 barley rice, and 1 red satay. I'm only buying 1 of each because of the collector's book, basically. And I really quickly want to go in here, and if it's free still, yay! I'm gonna quickly check on Colette and Genus. Thinks very highly of you. Keep it up, you'll form a lifelong bond. Come on, Genus. Let's see if I got it. I can't remember how much more I've done, but he seems to have some faith in you. Damn, what the hell is going on there? I'll check Rain. I don't think there's any reason to, but actually, you know what? I think I has a tiny bit of faith in you. Looks like you still, yeah. Okay, Rain sort of links pretty well with Kratos in terms of affection, as in a lot of the choices that you make will make that make Kratos like you more, also make Rain like you more. So it's not a good idea to go for Rain but not Kratos in the same playthrough. Like, you should go for both of them. Okay, so before we go to the Triot Ruins, which is somewhere right over there in that direction, we're going to run up to the House of Salvation, and we're going to use Colette to quickly name that dog, and then we'll go to the Triot Ruins. I have to check that. I can't remember if there was something there now. Okay, so... Oh, did I... No, I'm an idiot. It's not in here. It's not in here. It is... there. Colette. Talk to the dog. And... Kitty. It's so cute. I didn't do that one in my other playthrough. So I gotta try and remember that. Okay, so now let's go to the Tree of Ruins, and maybe before I go, I'm just trying to think. I can technically do it after. Maybe I should do it after. I don't know. We'll see. There's a skip point coming up. I actually prefer running, but let's go on Noish real quick. There are a few other things to note with Noish about how he works exactly. Yeah, let me quickly check to see if I might actually be able to show you something here. Whoa! Let's get off Noish. Oh, it's not even here. It's afterwards. Yeah, okay, so let's not get that. Let's just go to the Tree of Ruins. Alright, let's fight this guy then. Hopefully Lloyd learns his ability. Come on. Damn. Well, no damage.
Did everyone see me?
You were great, Lloyd.
We're counting on you.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay, you see how I got 4 grade there? The reason for that was because I didn't take any damage. I didn't use any techs either. I finished the battle very quickly. The techs I'm not sure about, but I finished the battle very quickly. And also at the end they gave me like a different, like we've never seen that before, right? That ending where they talk. Hang on. I am seriously tired of this desert. Well then, do you want to go back to the village? How am I supposed to do that? I was banished. Then stop talking as if you're on vacation. Sorry. What was I saying? Already forgotten. Yeah, I'll do that afterwards. Yeah, so like the grade, as I said, the grade system is a little bit finicky, but basically finishing the battle quick and not getting hit is a good way to try and get it. Great.
Man, I'm beat.
So I did pretty well there.
See? You're already worn out.
I'm sick of this desert.
Oh look, he
What's
actually
wrong,
won.
Noish?
Noish?
Be on your guard. There are enemies about.
Alright, here we go. We gotta fight. Now, these are new enemies.
Give them no.
Some fire elements. So we want to quickly use a magic lens. Oh, nice. I'm so glad I stopped it from... Oh, yeah. Nice. That was really good. I don't think I took any damage either. Damn, that was good. Another 3. Pretty lucky with that.
This is going to be a nuisance.
What is?
Nothing. Anyway, it would be a good idea for you to learn techniques to protect yourself.
Are you talking about self-defense training?
Something like that. Techniques to raise your defense during battles. I'll show you how it's done. Once you grasp the theory, the rest should be easy.
Okay, pay attention here. Lloyd learned Guardian. That's actually something you really want to remember. It's not too hard to remember, but we'll have to actually know that piece of information a little bit later on. Lloyd learned Guardian, Colette learned Damage Guard, and Rain and Genus both learned Force Field. Now he's going to explain what they are, so let's listen up. Oh, I'm sorry, it's going to tell you. Anyway, registering it as a special move or tilting down on the thumbstick while holding square will activate it. This is actually pretty useful.
I don't really get it, but I already feel stronger. I can't wait to try it out.
I think you're just imagining things.
What happened to Noish?
Okay, they call him Noish, which is weird.
You're right, he's gone. Oh, man, he's run off again.
He's probably nervous about the monsters. I think it would be best not to count on Noish in places with monsters around.
Oh, you said his name, Kratos. That was nice. Alright, combo Lloyd and Colette. Let's look this up. Wow, cool! You're so strong, Lloyd. Nah, not really. I owe it to you. Not at all. I just stood back and watched. And that's why I can relax and fight. I'll be counting on you for the next one, too. I don't know if she said one last thing. I looked away. Yeah, okay, let's quickly... I'll explain the Guardian thing afterwards.
Is this the seal? It has my family's crest on it.
So much voice acting.
Fantastic!
Better than my voice acting. Oh, here we go.
Look at this slab covering the entrance. It's clearly of a different composition than the surrounding stone. Oh, it's just as I thought.
I love the music.
This is polycarbonate, developed during the ancient war to defend against magic. Oh, feel the smooth surface. It's wondrous.
Is she always like this?
Is she?
I've been trying so hard to hide it, too.
Okay, Rain obtained the title of Archaeological Mania.
This depression, it reads Oracle Stone. Colette, place your hand here. That should reveal the entrance.
Really?
This stone is enchanted with magic designed to identify the Chosen. There's no question about it.
Yay, it opened.
It opened. Wow. I guess I'm really the Chosen after all.
Yes, I think we all know that already.
Okay, now it's getting exciting. Let's hurry up and go inside.
I hope you'll be able to maintain that enthusiasm.
Isn't that what Genius said before? I realized that. Yeah, so if you come here without the collate in the party, you can't really do anything. Okay, let's save and call it a day. Like I said, I'll explain Guardian and all that next time. It's just a decent move that you can use in some circumstances. So let's save up, and I will continue next time. So first of all, I want to thank you all very much for watching episode 9 of Let's Platinum Tales of Symphonia. My name is Ultima456. You're the Ultimates. Once this is done saving, boop, I'll see you next time.